Hi loves. So I've been feeling called to do a video about the two types of Amrita that I've experienced in my, I would say, 7 years of engaging with Amrita. I feel like there's two types of releases. There's the masculine Amrita release, and then there's the feminine Amrita release. One of them gets easily triggered by, I just realized my nose ring is not straight. Okay, so one of them can be inspired through pressure, and I feel like that is the masculine type of Amrita release. Obviously, when the body starts feeling the alchemical fire, which is called Amrita, it can then be released through the touch, the penetration of the sacred spot, or the G-spot. I love both. I love the masculine way, where it's just like, oh yes, I'm ready to receive, press it, push it, yes, let me feel your force. And then I also love the I'm not doing anything, it's just allowing and coming through. And that's the feminine receptive way of experiencing Amrita. There are times where I'm literally just breathing, and I'm just picking up energy, and I'm like having an orgasm, and I have to like go to the restroom and like ejaculate. And then there's other times where it's just the ecstatic pressure and pleasure is pulsing its way to create the release. I just want to take a moment to see, we'll watch later, net problems. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the best connection here in Mexico, but let me check if I'm on the right network. I might lose you guys, but if so far. But yeah, I feel like there's two different kinds of Amritas, and I feel like they actually both have elements of each. Meaning, in order to be fully receptive to allowing the energy to just flow through you without you really doing anything, the doing that you have to do is to be open and to be present and to feel. And if you're like in your extreme of, if you're experiencing the full-on masculine way of penetration and pressure in your sacred spot, you're also in your femininity of allowing and receiving that touch and that penetration. So they're both elements. They're just different. You know, like about a week ago, I had a very, very, very powerful ejaculation self-love session, and I didn't even penetrate the inside of my yoni. I was literally just like massaging the outside of my yoni. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I didn't need to. I didn't want to penetrate inside of my yoni, and I was still like just releasing so much by just touching the outside of my yoni. And then like last night, for instance, I wasn't in a place where I wanted to ejaculate. I didn't want to. So I feel like sometimes the body needs that masculine pull, touch, intention, penetration, and other times it just needs to be present and just needs to allow to experience energy to flow through you. So I just felt called to share the two differences, because so many times in a lot of my teacher trainings, or just any kind of like sacred sexuality workshops that I've been a part of, there's like a lot of glorification, a lot of like hype around Amrita and blah blah blah. Like it's a big goal, you know, and to some degree it is like a huge milestone to experience that, you know. It's a blessing, it's sacred, it's divine, it is. But at the same time, I was kind of like, to me, that's just like breathing. Sometimes it can be that simple and easy to activate just by being present. So I felt like I just need to be a voice for the fact that we can, both men and women have the ability to ejaculate completely just by being open, sensitive, and feeling deeply. And one of my motivations to help women become multi-orgasmic and ejaculate, and to be able to ejaculate, is because I feel that the more that we are open and receptive, empathic to feeling this subtle, ecstatic, orgasmic energy within our bodies, the more we're able to feel compassion, empathy, love, and expand our consciousness for just other things around our life. So you can experience Amrita release through the pressure, masculine, penetrative way, and also you can experience it by just being fully present and allowing the energies to just slowly move through you. One of the purposes of yoga is to move the energy, to move through blocks in your body, the nadis, and once your energetic body is like more freely open and receptive for the energy to move, and you're able to resonate with that frequency and not need a lot of penetrative physical touch. It's just there. So yeah, I just felt like I wanted to share that, because it seems like it's actually, it can be a very simple thing to experience. So that's just all I felt like sharing today. I want to see if there's any comments around Amrita in general. Let me just go real quick. Hi, Michael. Yay. Yeah, there seems to not be any particular questions around what I just shared. But yeah, I feel like there's two different kinds of Amrita releases. One of them is a very masculine and penetrative touching way, and then the other one is just fully receiving, fully feeling, and allowing the orgasmic energy to flow through you. What helps to be in touch with that flow is to continue having a consistent daily practice to open your body to feeling more and being more present. It's very subtle. It's like the tiniest little feeling. It can be easily ignored. It can be easily neglected. And so the more that we come back and have like a daily practice, the more that we can nourish those subtle parts of ourselves that can feel orgasmic energy at any given moment. Same for a male. What is same for a male? Can you be more specific about that? You're welcome, Niori. So yeah, and I think that's pretty much it. This is a short video just explaining the two different kind of Amritas that I've come across. I wanted to see if there's any specific questions that people want to ask, if there's anything else I want to share. For those of you who want to, experience Amrita for the first time or having, I also recommend just having an intimate, small, simple way of connecting with the sensation of your yoni. It can be just 5 minutes of just holding one hand over your heart and the other hand over your yoni, and just feeling the subtleties as you switch and change fingers, the different movements, and just start having a practice that allows you to connect more and more with this energy, to be open to the flow of it. Okay, it doesn't look like I have any questions for this chat, so thank you all for tuning in, and if you have any other questions about Rita, please feel free to drop a line here or reach out to me for any coaching or anything like that. Okay, this is a short and sweet video. Thank you all for watching. Ciao.